more than saying you believe in God. Real faith is more than saying you believe in God. James says what in verse 19? He says that you believe that there's one God. Well, good. He says even the demons believe that and they shudder. James is saying that these Christians who claim to have faith in God, that's good. But without actions to back it up, it's no different than those demons. In other words, faith without convictions that change our lives is the same faith that those demons possess. Yeah, they believe that there's a God and they shudder. You believe that there is one God. He says, good, good. Even the demons believe that and they shudder. There are a lot of people who have strong beliefs in God, in the Bible, about Christ. They can quote the Bible from front to back. They can talk religion. But James says, big deal. Just saying I believe in God is not enough to get you to heaven. And even the devil knows that. The Bible says also that the fool has said in his heart, there is not God. It's foolish to be an atheist, and the devil is no fool. The devil believes in God. The devil knows God. He's talked with God. The devil, he is somewhat of theology. See, he knows a lot more about the Bible than we even do. Because he's been around for a long, long time. He knows theology backwards and forwards. He believes. It says even the demons believe and they shudder. The Greek word for that is to bristle. That the hair stands up on end. Something like when we read a scary Stephen King novel or something. You know, because the demons understand, they shudder because they understand and they believe that the majesty and the awesomeness of God. They know God. They know that they were sent where they are because they didn't have God. They didn't want God. They wanted to do their own thing. You see, they believe in God and they tremble. The word believe in Greek means to trust, to cling to rely on, to commit yourselves completely. It's more than just having head knowledge, guys and gals. It's more than just having head knowledge. A lot of folks are going to miss heaven by a few inches because they got it in their head and not in their hearts. I probably have told you this before, that a lot of the inmates that come back for the third, the fourth, or fifth time, and they say, well, I knew about God. You know, I knew about God. It's one thing to know him up here, but it's another thing to know him in your heart. Knowing him in your heart is what changes you. Knowing him in your heart is what gives you that real faith. You see, they say, I believe. I believe that there's a God. But James says, big deal. The demons even believe that there's a God. How do you have a creation without a creator? But that's not enough. That's not enough. Real faith is not just saying, I believe. There's so much in America, in this society, there's so much easily saying, I believe here in America. We believe in everything, and there's proof of it out there. And there's things I want to say, but I'm not going to say. But there's a lot of things that people believe in. Sure, I'm a believer. I'm a Christian. Do you attend church? No. Do you donate your time? No. Do you tithe? No. You see, James would say that that is a phony belief. You're just conning yourselves. And a lot of people are doing that. And I don't want to call people names and things like this, but I just call folks like that Sunday morning worshipers. That's it. This real faith has to stay with you. There's 7 days in the week, isn't it? And this real faith needs to stay 7 days, 364, 5 days